Hello everybody, this is Dr. Cole. It's Saturday night, April 6th. Everyone will be seeing this on Sunday the 7th, I assume. This is the announcement for week 12 for Political Science 1013 for the spring 2024 term. Okay everybody, Tuesday will be our exam. Tuesday, April 9th, exam 3, covering the class notes for units 5 and 6. On the presidency and executive branch and the federal bureaucracy. Okay. The presidency in Unit 5, the bureaucracy in Unit 6. So, 50 items, true, false, and multiple choice as in the past. There are 4 articles assigned in addition to the class notes, and expect about 10 to 15 test items on those articles. One from the Wall Street Journal is an overview of the presidential election. Then there's another article about third-party candidates in the election. I should mention everybody, the No Labels organization late last week announced it would not be fielding a candidate, so the main third-party or independent candidate will be Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Then you have an article from last year about the remodeled White House Situation Room, where the president would retreat to manage a national security crisis. And that goes back to late last year. And finally, an article about President Trump's plans, if he wins the election, to drastically rein in the federal bureaucracy. Okay. Now, that's a theme that's covered in the last few pages of the very short Unit 6 class notes. Difficulties that presidents have had in managing the bureaucracy and holding it accountable. So, look at that material and think about this article about Trump as you look at that. We tell students that when presidents take office, they generally make a couple of thousand political appointments. Trump wants to drastically increase that because he wants to issue an executive order once he takes office that would reclassify about 50,000 positions, so they would be political appointments instead of civil service protected. And then Trump could then fire all those people in those positions and appoint people who adhere to his views. Okay, so that's kind of important. So take a look at that article, which also is from the Wall Street Journal, along with the end of your last few pages of your class notes for Unit 6. Remember, you were sent instructions on accessing these Wall Street Journal articles through the McKee Library. The other articles, the links should work. Please contact me if they do not. All right, once we finish the exam on Tuesday, everybody, 24 hours on Tuesday the 9th, 50 multiple choice and true, false items, 24 hours in which to take it. After that, we will be getting out the material for the final exam, which will cover the class notes for Units 7 and 8 on the Supreme Court and Congress. We look at the Supreme Court first. Take a look at the material that we begin with a discussion of the federal court system overall. And then we hone in on the Supreme Court in particular and how the Supreme Court does its business, how it selects the cases it will hear. We like to tell students that Supreme Court justices are jurists and not politicians, but the distinction sometimes seems to be very hard to make. Because as those class notes move along, we talk about the Supreme Court as a political institution, and that very often comes out when we have a vacancy on the Supreme Court that has to be filled by the president with an appointment that the Senate then has to decide whether to confirm. Just about every such vacancy and the filling of that vacancy in recent years has been highly acrimonious, and we talk about several examples of that in the class notes. All right, so that's to begin taking a look at after you finish the exam this Tuesday the 9th. Remember, everybody, after that, by the 25th, if you would like to do a term paper, you should contact me about your topic by Thursday the 25th, coming up later this month. Okay, we wish everybody good luck on the exam. Contact me with any questions, problems, or issues through the course website or at david.cole@opsu.edu. So take it easy, study hard, and Good luck on the exam. Once the exam is over, we move on to Unit 7 on the Supreme Court. Take it easy.